Hello everybody, RebelDustyPinky here. We're going to be jumping through the original 151 Pokemon in a tier list based on my opinion. I say that very weirdly because I wanted that to get across. I don't want anybody to get mad at me because where I put your favorite Pokemon, because your favorite Pokemon sucks. But I'm going to be placing these Pokemon based on how I feel, how I perceive them, how I like them. And some of them will be placed by nostalgia, and I'm gonna try and go really quickly through each one because there's 151 and I don't want this video to be like 3 hours, so we're just gonna jump right into it. Bulbasaur, we're gonna go start from the top and work our way down the list. Bulbasaur, I picked Bulbasaur every time I ran through any of the red or blues, so Bulbasaur is obviously going to be pretty high. I'm gonna throw him in the B. B. Oh, now this one's gonna be weird, okay? This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna make this weird right off the bat. Ivysaur is going to be an A because in my original playthrough of Red, I made an Ivysaur and I would not let him evolve into a Venusaur. Venusaur is actually gonna go into B because I like Ivysaur. I thought Ivysaur was like the best balance of both of them, and Venusaur is just kind of like this big, slow. Yeah, I didn't like him. I just didn't like him. So this is probably going to be one of the weird ones where the middle evolution is actually going to be higher than the final evolution. Charmander, we got to put him in A. I mean, who doesn't love Charmander? I never even picked Charmander. Like I said, I always went through in my original Red playthrough with Bulbasaur, and Charmander always beat me. But I still respect him as a Pokemon. Charmeleon, because of the series, he was a dick, okay? He was a dick. He's going in the B. I almost bumped him down to C, but no. Charizard, he's got to go S. The first one in the S, you just can't beat it. He's a dragon. He's a flying, fire-breathing dragon. What more could you ask for? He can do pretty much anything except for go swimming with you. Better not let that tail go out. Too soon? No? No. All right, Squirtle. We're going to throw him in B. Sorry, Squirtle fans. The Bulbasaur and Squirtle fans, you're down here with me. Wartortle, you're going to go into A as well. Wartortle. Blastoise, I want to put him in S, but I am going to put him in A. I'm going to put him in A. Because Blastoise is cool and all, but I don't know. I just feel like he'd be very unversatile. He's so big and kind of like, could you imagine trying to like rotate with that big shell on your back? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Mobility is huge with me. All right. Caterpie, you're going into D. Caterpie, you're adorable. I would love to have a little Caterpie just sitting on my shoulder. That would be amazing. Metapod, you're going into F. Metapod, use Harden. Butterfree, you're going into C. I cried during that Butterfree episode of the original series. Just saying. Oh, it hit me hard. Weedle, I would not want a Weedle. Weedle, that little horn would scare me, honestly. Kakuna, you're going in here. You're going in F class. Sorry, y'all. The Harden gang is going into F. Beedrill, you're gonna go hang out with Butterfree here. Butterfree. Pidgey, you're a bird. You're a bird. That's all you're gonna get. Pidgeotto, you're just a better bird. Pidgeot, you're just a little bit slightly better bird. That's just how we're gonna do it right there. Rat, I don't give a rat's ass about you going into F. Raticate, I guess we'll throw you in D just because I feel like you need a bump. If you evolve your little rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta into the Raticate, you need to put it in D. Give it that D. Spearow, nah, I'm not feeling you either. Fearow, C, D. D. That wasn't even that hard. I just acted it up a little bit. Ekans is actually going to go into C. I actually like the snake. And Arbok, he's also going to go into C just because, I don't know, I feel like they're very just mid-tier. I feel like it's just a snake. I'm just a snake. Oh, snack. Oof. Pikachu. I feel like I'm going to get some rap for this one, but Pikachu's going to B class. Pikachu's just going into B class, okay? It's just electric rat. I love Pikachu, but he's going into B. He's staying into B. Raichu's going into A. Raichu is badass, okay? Raichu is badass. I've always wanted to evolve Pikachu into a Raichu. It's... Raichu is bae. Just saying. Just saying. Sandy boy, you're gonna go into D. Sandslash, you're gonna go into C. It looks like our C and D's are kind of hanging out. Charizard's still the only one in S. Well, we'll find you a lover, Charizard. Don't you worry. We're gonna find you somebody to put you up in there with you. Nidoran, we're gonna put you right here in the F's. No, I mean they're fucking cute. Have you, like, these things are adorable. Like, just for adorable sake, you know what? We're going to bump you up to D just because I think you're cute. You're also going to go in D just because you're a little bit better, but you're not cute. So you're going to go there. And Nidoqueen is going to be bumped up into A. Nidoqueen, baby, is going into A. Because this is just such a strong and poised Pokemon. I'm just going to skip over to Nidoking and put him up there too, because... That's just how it's gonna be. And then we're gonna put these people right in here. Actually, we're gonna bump this little guy right in here. We're gonna bump him up to C just to piss off this one. I'm so sorry. It's all right. You'll get over it in therapy. Clefairy. I'm gonna put Clefairy in C. I'm not really a big Clefairy fan, but I feel like Clefairy just... I don't know. I feel like Clefairy has a lot of promise for a lot of builds. Clefable is going to go into B. Welcome to the B class. Whoo, baby. Clefable, the fairy gang. Oh, they're one of a kind. The original fairies. All right, let's go. Vulpix. Vulpix is going to be put into A. Oh, don't tell me your heart didn't drop the first time you ever saw Vulpix in the game. Or in the series. The love between Vulpix and Brock. I'm okay. Ninetales is also going to go into A. Actually, I take that back. I'm actually going to bump Ninetales to an S class. Oh, if it had 8 tails, I would have kept it in A, but Ninetales is going into S class. It's just what it is. Jigglypuff. Oh my gosh, Jigglypuff. The series made me hate you, so I really just automatically want to put you in F. You know what? I'm gonna go with it. I have no chill. I hated Jigglypuff in the series, the TV series. Oh, I hated. Jigglypuff ruined so many amazing moments in the series, and that just pissed me off to the point where you were gonna stay in F class forever. Now, Jigglypuff. Now, you're pretty tough. You're going to go up into B. Nah, actually, you're going to go into C. Never mind. You're going to go into C. Just because Jigglypuff did that to you. I wanted to put you into B, but because Jigglypuff is a part of you, you're going back down into C. So, I'm sorry. Bat. Nah. Nah. Nah, you're going to go into F. Nope. No coronavirus here. Wait, what? Golbat, you're gonna go into D. Golbat, I mean, I just never really had a whole lot of love for the bat family. I'm sorry. I had a bat dive at my head as a kid, and it kind of just traumatized me. So we're gonna go with that. Oddish is adorable, so we're gonna put him in D. Gloom, you're going into F. I'm sorry. No. Vileplume is gonna go into C. The Oddish is adorable. Gloom is just weird, and I don't even know what kind of... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that Pokemon. Vileplume, I feel like, is the only viable character there from that family. We're just gonna put that there. Paris. I'm sorry, I'm putting you in the F class. Paris and Parasect, both of them. I've never heard of anybody ever putting a Paris or Parasect in their starting 6 ever. So... you're going down there. Nope. Venonat, you're going to go into the D class. And Venomoth, you're going to join the bug types up in the C. I feel like it's, you know, you got Beedrill, you got Butterfree, you got Venomoth, you know, it just feels right. Trio. Diglett, you're going into C. And Doug Trio, you're going into C too. I want y'all to sing me a song. I want you to sing me a song in the C class. Meow. Oh. Meowth is going to go into the C class as well. If you consider the fact that it's the talking Meowth, maybe, I would bump it up higher. But considering this is just a normal Meowth, we're going to put it in C. Same with the Persian. The Persian's also going to go to C. The C for cat. C for cat. Psyduck. I hate Psyduck. Even Misty hated your ass. Yep, you're going right into F class. I'm sorry. Man, even Misty hated your ass. Golduck, you're going to go all the way up to C class, though. Golduck is cool. Psyduck, no. Mankey, we're going to put you in D class because you're just kind of, I mean, it's a monkey. Primeape, you're going to go into the C class. Welcome to the C class, Primeape. All right, now here's some love right here. This is some love right here. Growlithe, you are going to go into A class. I freaking love Growlithe. And Arcanine is going up into S class. Arcanine is just so top notch. I love it. Now, I noticed that we only have fire types in the S class right now. I'm not even a huge fire type fan, but these Pokemon are just so fantastic. I just love them. Poliwag, you're going to go into D class. Poliwhirl, you're going to go into C class. And Mr. Top Notch Whirly Man. I am going to put you into A class. I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, yeah, you belong in the A class. You can do a little bit of punch. You can do a little with your water. I dig it. Abra. Now, I want to put Abra in D just because Abra eventually evolves into something great, but Abra just as by Abra itself is just F class. Let's be honest. Kadabra, you're going into B class. And Alakazam, S class. No doubt in my mind, S class. Anybody who puts them anywhere else is out of their mind. Just saying. Let's see. We got Machop here. Machop. You're going to go into C class. Champ, you're going to go... No, I think I'm going to put you into B as well. And you're going to go into the S, my friend. Oh my gosh. If somebody came at you with forearms, so let's just be honest. If somebody came at you with forearms, you would be scared. Or you would get the best massage of your life. Either way, fighting type. We need one strong fighting type in the S class. It just has to be. Just has to be. Now, I realize I just called Machoke Machamp, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm doing all this by memory, and that's just how it's going to be. Machoke stays in B, and Machamp is in the S. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. We got Bellsprout now. It's time for some Bellsprouties. Bellsprout, you're just a weed. You're just a weed. Oh, my gosh. Weeping Bell. I don't know. I want to put Weeping Bell actually in F. I'm just not a big... This whole Pokemon line here. The Bellsprout, the Weeping Bell, the Victory Bell. I just don't have much love for them. I'm even going to throw Victory Bell in the D class too. No. Tentacool is pretty cool. You're going to go in D. Tentacruel is going to go into B class just because of how awesome and kick-ass Tentacruel can be with the right build setup. Geodude is going into C class. Graveler, you're going to go into... I never really ever really used Graveler a whole lot. I always skipped over to Golem. We're gonna put Graveler in C too. Golem is going into A. It's just, Golem is great. I love Golem. I just imagine him going into his little ball form and just wrecking house. He's literally a wrecking ball. Ponyta. Now this is a cool Pokemon, but you're gonna go into C class. Rapidash. You are going into the B class. I always imagine just riding one of those off into the sunset, and it makes me kind of happy, but never enough to actually want to keep them around and keep them in like the core group of Pokemon that I used. So you're gonna go into the B class. All right, Slowpoke. Does anybody like Slowpoke? Class, I'm sorry. Oh, now Slowbro is pretty cool though. We're actually gonna bump Slowbro into the C class. Slowbro is that bro. He can chill. He can hang. You're not supposed to be in this list. We're only doing the original 150, but original 100 and 150. But there were, in this tier list that I used, there was a couple of the mega evolutions and all that, the extra evolutions. So we're gonna put that aside. We're not gonna touch those. Magnemite. Where do I want to put you? Magnemite. I'm gonna put you in D class. I find this Pokemon very fascinating. The fact that it's literally just a bunch of magnets flying around. I think it's such a cool Pokemon, but I just never really used them, and I wasn't really ever like I find them fascinating, but I never wanted to actually make them more than they are. They're just a bunch of flying magnets, and I'm sorry. Farfetch. Oh my gosh, Farfetch is awesome. I love Farfetch. This is totally nostalgia right here. Farfetch is going to S class just because he just walks around with a stick and he just wrecks people with a stick. He's a flying bird with a stick. How cool is that? He doesn't give two shits. He's like, oh, you're Charizard? I'll just come at you with my stick. Like, what? I love it. Farfetch is, oh, he's going into S class. I love Farfetch. I used to run him in my original squad. It was so good. So good. Yeah, no, absolutely. Doduo, Dodudio, Do. I always found them really annoying. The sounds that they made in the original series really was a turn off. They were kind of annoying. Same with Dodrio. Dodrio's, is pretty cool. We'll throw Dodrio in C. Dodrio will go in C. Phil. Seal. You're going in C. I don't care. Love you. Dugong. You're gonna go into B class. Dugong's cool. He literally has Dong in his name. Well, it's actually Gong, but it's close enough. What? That doesn't make any sense. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I was tested. I passed. We don't know what the test was, but I passed. Grimer. Grimer. You're literally a pile of shit, but because you are purple, I'm going to put you here because purple and green are my favorite colors. Muck, you're going into C class. Muck is pretty cool. Actually, I'm actually going to bump Muck up to B class. I feel like Muck deserves it. Muck is actually a really cool Pokemon. If you really imagine Muck as a whole, I don't think anything could defeat Muck. He's just he's just a Muck. How do you defeat a Muck? You don't. It's just a Muck. That's just it. This is actually a really cute Pokemon. I love that tongue action. Oh, it's like the pocket pussy of the Pokemon. Shelter, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Shelter. Well, I mean, if you put it that way. S-class, maybe? No, Shelder, I'm sorry. Nope. If you were what I just said you were, you would be S-class. But nope. You're going down into... Actually, we're going to put you into C-class. We'll put you in C-class, Shelder. Okay? Cloister. You're going into B-class. Cloister is freaking cool. I always had a nice feeling about that Pokemon. I actually ran him in my top 6 at one point, and he was really fun. Ghastly. You're gonna go into D class just because of what you can become. Haunter is really cool. The only ghost types of the original 100 and 150. Gengar is absolutely S class. No arguments at all. Honestly, just because Haunter was one of the only ghost types, you're gonna go into A class as well. Ghastly, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. You're just gonna stay down there. That's what I've decided. Onyx is gonna go into A class just because. Look at him. He's a monster. He's a monster. A rock monster. A snake. He's not a sneaky snake. He will whoop that ass. He will put you in a bind and you will regret your days. He's going to A class. Drowsy, anteater, mouth, nose looking boy. You're going to F class. Hypno, on the other hand, is going up to B class because Hypno is actually cool. Drowsy is just kind of like the stepping stone to Hypno, and that's just what it is. I love crab legs, but I don't really like you. I like crab legs, but I'm not really a big fan of you. Kingler, on the other hand, is going to go into C class. Kingler's pretty cool. He gets a bump up from D. You know what I mean? All right, so we got Voltorb, the ball Pokemon. Anytime in the series and most of the game, I feel like they just explode. I mean, I feel like they just explode. They're just annoying. They're going into F class. I almost want to put Voltorb, or I'm sorry, not Voltorb, Electrode into F2. Fine, we'll put him in D. Calm down, everybody. We'll put him in D. Execute. I do love eggs. We're gonna put you right next to Krabby because I like eggs, but I don't really like you. Executor. We're gonna put you in B class though. Executor is actually really cool. There's a minus not having arms. I mean, but three heads is pretty cool. How does it eat? Does it just like... I just thought about that. How does that Pokemon eat? Does it just like shove its face in the ground? I guess it would have to because it can't. I mean, it is a plant though. I mean, I guess it just like sucks up some sunlight, a little water. We're all good, but I feel like it would have to eat. It was just going to shove its face into the ground. That would be pretty funny. I would pay to see that. Cubone, you're going into C class. Cubone is freaking awesome. Marowak, whack. You're also going to go into C class. Marowak is cool though. I always had a cool spot for Marowak. I used to bring him out a couple times in my original playthroughs of Red. Yeah, all right. We're gonna put Marowak up to B. Marowak is pretty cool. We're gonna throw him up to B. All right, we got Hitmonlee. What it do, baby boo? Hitmonlee. You're gonna go into A class. And I think we're gonna do the same thing with Hitmonchan too. I think we're gonna throw them both into A class just because they are really cool Pokemon. They're Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. They're literally them. They were named after them. It doesn't get any cooler than that. A class, welcome. Lickitung. Where's Shelder at? Let's see who's got the best tongue action. Psych, I already know. You going into A class. Lickitung. Oh, that tongue dough. What that tongue do, dough. Coughing. Coughing. You always kind of annoyed me. You're going into D class. Same with wheezing. You're just gonna go in here. I mean, they're all right. They're all right, but I don't feel like they bring a whole lot that's very special to the table a lot of the time. So we're just gonna throw them into D class. The poisons. Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is going to... We're going to put you into C, Rhyhorn. We're going to put you into C. Now, Rhydon. Rhydon we're actually going to throw into the A class. We're going to throw in the A class with the Nidoqueen and the Nidoking. I feel like they're just like a very strong and fierce presence. And that's where they're going to go right there. Right there in the A class. Welcome to the A class, baby. Okay, now this one is totally on me. Totally on me. Chansey, I'm putting into S class. No, I'm not kidding. Chansey is badass. The healing abilities that Chansey has in a lot of the games is fantastic. Like, I still run a Chansey in my top 6 in most games Pokemon games that I play. Chansey is amazing, and Chansey is undervalued, and Chansey is S class, hands down. Tangela, you're a mess. Get a comb. You're going in D class. Genghis Khan, you're joining your families up in here in A class. Genghis Khan, there's a part of me that wants to put Genghis Khan into S, because you think about it. Like, if you were to fight, if you were to go to fight somebody and you were to go like toe to toe with them and they just had a baby strapped to their chest, you wouldn't fight them. They get a baby strapped to their chest. They're like the ultimate warrior to stop you from fighting them. All right, you're gonna go into S. I don't care. Nope. I just proved my own point. Genghis Khan goes into S because who would fight somebody with a baby? Nobody would fight somebody with a baby. Genghis Khan's got to go into S. It just is what it is. Horsey. Horsey is adorable. We're gonna put Horsey into C class. C class. Seadra, you're also gonna go into C class. C class. Baby. C class. That's it. That's all I really have to say about them. They're cool, but it's like... Goldeen, you're a goldfish. I had one of you once and I flushed you down the toilet. In game and real life. Seeking, let's do this. Seeking, what it do, baby boo. You're kind of the same thing. I'm just gonna put you in D class. I just feel like you're very boring, just fish. You're just a fish. That's it. I don't know. Just Staryu, you're also gonna go into D class. I feel like a lot of the water types are just really boring. I really do. I just feel like they're very boring and they're not useful in a lot of situations. So, Staryu, you're going in there. Excuse me. And Starmie, you are also gonna go into D class. Sorry, you're just, like I said, I just feel like you're very boring type. I feel like water types are just very boring sometimes, and they don't really have a whole lot. So what? They shoot water. That's it. I'm just not much of a water type Pokemon. I guess trainer. I guess it's just my problem. I'm sorry. For any water type trainers out there, I'm sorry. Mr. Mime. We're gonna put you in B class, Mr. Mime, because you're just such a cool Pokemon, Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime made boy. I just picture Mr. Mime just cleaning Ash's mom's house. And I love maids, so you're going right in B. Scyther, welcome to the A class. Scyther is just so cool. I wouldn't want to shake a Scyther's hand though. I feel like that would be very, very dangerous, and I'm not really. I like my hands and my fingers, but I still like Scyther. I would like, I guess you couldn't even give him a pound either. I would just like wave. I would just give him a wave. Jinx. I want to put you into B class. Actually, I really want to put you into a C class, but I am actually going to put you into a B class because, you know what? I dated a girl in high school that looked like you, and she was very nice. She had a great personality, so I'm actually going to put you in a B class. You can thank my ex-girlfriend for that. Electabuzz, welcome to the S class, baby. Electabuzz. Oh, now that is a badass Pokemon. That is a bad boy. That is a bad boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Magmar, you're going up in S class too. Magmar and Electabuzz. Oh, I always wanted to have like a team of them. Just Magmar and Electabuzz side by side. They oh, that's squad goals right there. Them Eiffel towering over their defeated opponent. Hiya! Slaps. High fives. Yeah. Pinsir, you're gonna go into C class. Pinsir. I feel like a lot of people are gonna think I should put him higher, but nah. Pinsir, you're going into C class. Never really thought a whole lot of you. Tauros is going to B class. I know might be a little weird because of how many Tauroses there are, and there's a lot in the like group, but I feel like Tauros is just a badass. And you know what? That's family squad goals right there. Family squad goals. Tauroses run together, and those that run together stay together. Magikarp. Magikarp. S class, maybe? You want to splash your way up to S class? Splash. Sploosh. Splash. Sploosh. Splash. If it was for your evolved form, you would be an A class. But because I'm literally going off what you are as you are, I'm sorry. Splash Splash F class. Now Gyarados. Oh yes, S class baby. Now that thing is scary. If I saw that while I was on a boat out in the middle of the ocean, I guess I would just die. I guess I would just die. That thing's scary. No, thank you. Lapras, welcome to the A class. Lapras is the best form of transportation. Honestly, I wouldn't even take a boat. I would just take Lapras because I feel like you got those little spikes on there. You can just sit in between them, put your hands on, hold on, and you're good to go. Lapras is the ultimate boat. Ditto. I'm throwing you into the A class as well because Ditto is one of the most diverse Pokemons, being able to transform into any Pokemons, but depending on what you're facing, your Ditto can also kind of be lackluster, which is why I'm not going to put it into the S class. Ditto, welcome to the A class. Eevee. Eevee is such a cool Pokemon. The fact all the evolutions that Eevee has, you're going into A, and so are all of your brothers and sisters. Welcome to the A class. Oh, we actually ran out of room on the screen. There's more Pokemon than I thought. We actually got to do a little scrolling here. We got to do a little scrolling to get these last couple. Okie dokie. Polygon. Polygon. I don't know. Polygon. Polygon. Polygon was always one of that Pokemon that I never understood. I never really enjoyed. And I just feel like nobody really likes Polygon that much. I'm gonna throw Polygon into D just because of how rare it is. A little rarer, but I don't know. Polygon just doesn't really do a whole lot. Or Porygon. Why did I say Polygon? I'm sorry. I'm drunk. Shouldn't have drank before this video. I don't drink. I'm just silly. All right. Ammonite. Ammonite is a cool Pokemon. Ammonite is going to go into the B class. Ammonite and Amistar, you're going to go into the A class. Amistar is freaking cool. Okay. Amistar is awesome. I always liked him. He ran in my top 6 for a while. Amistar is, ooh, that bad bitch. The bad bitch. All right, we got Kabuto. Kabuto. Kabuto, we're going to put you into the B class too, just because of your rarity. The fact that you come from fossils is really cool. And I mean, I never really used you too much. I mean, I did once you became a Kabutops. Kabutops is definitely going into the A class. Kabutops is cool. Kabutops and Scyther. I always want to see them duel it out in a sword fight. I think that would be a really cool, little fun thing to do. I would love to see that. All right, Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl, I'm going to put you into S class. Aerodactyl is a strong dinosaur type. No, not a dinosaur type, but it does look like a dinosaur, and I always thought that was really cool. I loved that episode in the original series when Charizard and Aerodactyl were kind of going at it, and that was one of those moments why Jigglypuff is in the F class, is because I really wanted to see that actual fight, and that was ruined by Jigglypuff, and I'm still mad to this day. Still mad. Snorlax. Oh, this is my spirit animal right here. Just eats and sleeps. Welcome to the S class, bro. Welcome to the S class. I freaking love you. I run you all the time. Oh, I just want to be you. I just want to eat and sleep. Please. Articuno. Do we really even need to argue with this? This should just have been in the S class from the start. Like, before I even started the tier list, just throw Articuno. Same with Zapdos and Moltres. They're just amazing. They're so cool. They're so cool. You can't argue with this. It's so freaking badass. I love them. I love them so much. All right. So, Dratini by Dratini self is D class. With the evolutions, maybe could bump to a C class. Dragonair, we're gonna put you into the B class because Dragonair is a lot bit better than Dratini, and then Dragonite. I'm gonna be honest with you. Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon, especially from like all time favorite right there. All-time favorite. Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon. If I had to pick one Pokemon to have, it would be a Dragonite, because I feel like Dragonite is so diverse and so cool and badass in the series, in the regular games. Dragonite's my favorite Pokemon. It doesn't even matter. All right, now we got our last two. I feel like these are just, you got to throw these right into the S class as well. You got Mewtwo and Mew. I mean, they kind of have to be. They're like immortal gods of the Pokemon world right here. I mean, you can't really. I mean, I could put them in other classes, but it would be a lie, and I don't want to do that to y'all. So this is what we have as far as our tier list. Here it is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Here it is. Now, I'd love to hear what you guys think of my tier list, and if there's a Pokemon that you think is out of place, or you think there's a Pokemon that should be moved around, let me know in the comments. How would you tier these Pokemon? What would you change? What would you move? I'd love to hear it, because like I said, this is just opinionated. This is just how I feel. This is how I feel. I felt through my playthroughs of the game, watching the series as a kid, you know, waking up on Saturday morning and eating that cereal and watching the series. This is how they feel. And also from what I've experienced now playing the Pokemon games, the original 151 is still my favorite, and that goes completely off nostalgia. And yeah, I'd love to hear, you know, what you feel about this list and how you feel about the Pokemon. You know, I love trading stories from childhood and the games that we love and we play. So let me hear in the comment section how you feel about this, and share some stories. I'd love to hear them. So I will see you next time. Everybody have a great time. Thank you so much for coming and checking out our tier list. These are actually my favorite Pokemon. Oh my gosh, they are so freaking cute. Thank you so much for being a Patreon sub. If you would like to see your name on the end of every major YouTube production and on the end of all of our Twitch streams, check out patreon.com/RebelDustyPinky. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.